What's up, Knife Tube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. We are back with the Eafengrow thing and the fake steel again. Basically, they reached out to me, and I was told on Instagram that yes, they're aware. Okay, this really offended me because basically what they told me is that I misunderstood what was said. And as I said in the other video, that they told me that anything after the new owners took over are guaranteed to be the steel that's marked. Well, that's what they told me initially, but now here's what they're saying. The only knives that are in the 9 series of folders. Now, I don't know about the fixed blades, but the folders, if it's in the 9 series, like for example, 915 or 9 whatever, then they're saying it will be the steel that is marked. But anything else, if it's not in the 9 series, could be, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera, could be whatever. It's not going to be it's not going to be the steel that's marked, or at least not all of them are. So they're aware of that. In my opinion, that makes them even look worse. So, you know that the knives are marked D2 or whatever, and they're not, but yet you continue to sell them and you continue to list them as this steel. Why not mark them in the listing and say, hey, it's marked D2, but it's 7CR or whatever? Okay, again, I'm not speaking on this knife in general. We know this knife is not D2. It's a $9 knife. I really don't care if it's D2 or not. That's irrelevant to me. I'm speaking about on the other knives, the $20, $30 knives. They know for a fact that any of the other series besides the 9 series are not the steels they're marked, yet they continue to advertise them and sell them as the marked steel, knowing they're not. But yet they say the 9 series will be the steel that it's marked. I'm actually baffled. To me, that makes them even look worse. They know it's not the steel that it says it is, yet the listings continue to say it's this steel. The blades are marked this, even if it's old stock. But that buyout was a long time ago. That happened like 2.5 years ago. So there's no way that they haven't used up that stock and gotten new knives and can still mark them wrong. And even if they have, why not mark in the listing and in the title of the listing, the knife is marked this, but it's actually this. That pissed me off more than had they just not said anything back. You know that the knife is lying, you know the listing is lying, you know the title is lying, yet you continue to sell them without updating those listings. So, I have 2 pieces from Amazon on the way that are in the 9 series, and we're going to see if they're lying on them too. Now, they're saying that if it's 9 series, it will be the steel marked. Let's find out. I should have them in 2 days, and we will PMI them bad boys and find out if they're bullshitting on them too. But I don't know. That's just shady as hell. Oh no, we meant if it's 9 series. That's the series that we started when we took over. But you're still selling the old stuff. Why not update the listings to say that the steel is not what's marked? It's not very hard. So that means you are doing exactly what I said and using the steel to deceive people into buying the knife, when the vast majority of your product line is not the 9 series. Now, I didn't order any fixed blades, but I do have a K110 one that I'm going to get to test. That's a fixed blade, so we'll see. we'll see if it's actually, comes up as D2. So, or K110 D2, same thing, or close enough to the same thing. But we'll see. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be at all surprised if those 9 series knives do not test as what they're supposed to be. I have one. Hang on one second. One is I believe 14C. Hold on one sec. One is D2, and one is, maybe they're both D2. I didn't even look. Okay, yeah, they're both D2, so that means I need to see if I can find one of the 14C ones. Purchase one of those too. But see, the thing is, the series are all over the place. Like they have a EF136 fixed blade that's in 154 cm. So does that, and it's $80. So does that mean it's bullshit? I don't know. I need to. Well, we'll see if these 2 9 series actually scan as D2, and then we'll go over and try to find and see if their 14C or 154 cm is legit or not legit. Anyways, I'm very confused. I actually can't believe they said that. Basically, they just completely admitted to it. Yeah, we know we're lying. We know it's it's not updated. We know that people are still buying, $30 knives thinking they're getting D2 and they're getting 5CR. Is basically what they're saying. And I'm baffled. All right, guys.